IT hardware jobs. Is this something that you are interested in? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is Zach with IT Career Questions, and I have been asked quite a few times actually about IT hardware jobs. And this really relates to specifically the replacement and repair of computer hardware. And there honestly is not a ton of jobs out there for hardware support. It's really a very, very specific niche of the IT world to get into. And there are facilities in the United States that actually do some of the hardware supports. And what I mean by this is more specifically like, let's say like Lenovo. Lenovo has a care center in Georgia. I believe it's Georgia, where they do some of the support, where they'll do some of the replacements. Say you send in your Lenovo laptop or whatever, and you have a warranty with it, and they'll replace some of the hardware inside of that laptop. Maybe you have a bad motherboard, they will replace that motherboard. That's done, I believe, in Georgia. Don't quote me on that 100%, but I know that is done in the United States somewhere. So there are facilities like that around the world that do offer services like that, but those are very few and far between. So there really isn't a ton to go by when you are looking for a job for something like that. And as far as a degree goes for something hardware related, there's a lot of different IT courses that definitely go over little bits and pieces of hardware, and they do cover a lot of the fundamentals and stuff like that. But there's really nothing that dives completely into everything hardware related, fixing the parts, soldering parts, and just really dives completely into that, and that's completely all you study. So if that's something that you're looking to get into, that's something that you most likely have to, if you go to college, you'll learn a little bit and you'll study on your own, you'll learn on your own. There are a lot of local shops probably that you could go to that do a lot of this type of thing. But if you are really interested in doing some type of hardware replacement, the best bet for you, and I've actually did a video on something related to what I'm about to say right now a few weeks ago, which was how to start your own IT business, and I said don't start your own IT business. So basically, don't start your own IT business, start a phone repair business or a tablet repair business, because that is where the money is at nowadays. Everybody's using their phone and their tablets for everything that they do on the internet nowadays, and all of their apps and everything like that. So learn how to repair a phone or a tablet, replace the screens and stuff like that. Learn how to do that stuff, because that is huge. And a lot of businesses actually rely on these tablets and phones for their day-to-day use. And instead of farming that stuff out, that might be something that you can, weasel your way into. I hate to say weasel your way. Fuck. So if you actually learn to do this stuff, maybe in your interview you can mention that, hey, I do that stuff. And if you get a job in a facility that utilizes these things on a day-to-day basis, you may be able to get a heads up or an advantage in getting that position, because you can actually do these things, and they don't have to outsource the screen repairs and the tablet repairs anymore, because that's something that you can do. And maybe that includes a little bit of a pay bump, who knows. So that really kind of covers the hardware side of things, and I included a little bit more there. So I hope that kind of answers the questions about hardware, getting into IT with a hardware related side of things. And if it didn't, feel free to leave a comment below. If you have more information about getting into IT hardware related things, definitely leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. As always, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, because I do greatly appreciate that as well. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you guys on what you would like to hear me talk about. If you have any question related to IT at all, hit me up below. Thank you so much. Take it easy.